This conference will now be recorded.
Let's start today's session. So in the last session, we were discuss about how to display employee details. And in today's session, I'm going to discuss about some global files which are related to ASP.NET Core that are underscore view start.cshtml. So what is underscore views.cshtml? First we'll discuss. So about this file, I'm going to discuss. So underscore view start.cshtml underscore view start.cshtml. What is this? And what is the use of this underscore view start.cshtml file? And how to apply this, we'll discuss. But generally, same file like underscore view start.cshtml, how it is there. Same we are looking in our ASP.NET web application. There is underscore layout.cshtml also there. You can see this shared folder underscore layout.cshtml is same here. So this is what actually common information we can keep this, and this information layout.cshtml can applicable for all the layouts into your views. For example, in the home view about us.cshtml layout is there. In the contact.html layout is there. And next index.cshtml layout also there. So this layout is available for all the views. Okay. So View is having that is .cshtml extension clearly. So in the views folder, everything is having like underscore layout.html is available in the every view. So this is actually reusability purpose. Layout completely will come to this page only. But now you can see wait a minute. Now, so now what we are going to discuss this underscore view start.cshtml. What is the use of this underscore view start.cshtml? We'll see this. See how many number of pages are there about us, contact us. Every time we are using this underscore layout. Okay. Now what is the use of underscore view start.cshtml? We'll see this. So for this purpose, let's right click on views folder and go to add. Now click on new item. Once we click on new item, in the search bar, search option is there. In the search option, we can search Razor, R-A-Z-O-R Razor. So once we search in this Razor, so there is a Razor view start option is there. Once I click on this template, Razor view start, now in the below section, you can see underscore. This file starts with underscore view start.cshtml. Select this Razor view start underscore view start.cshtml. So now try to add here. So I'm adding here. Once we add it, now you can see this is underscore view start HTML. So this is layout equals to underscore layout is there. Okay. Yes. So this is what actually underscore view start CSHTML is available here. But every web page also like about us, contact us, index dot, even in the employee controller, employee views, now you can see get employee, layout is there, get all employees, layout is there clearly. Everywhere layout is there here. But here, not required to include layout for everywhere, because you can see this view start.cshtml is there. Whenever view start.cshtml available, look at here, view start.cshtml is available under the view section only, inside the view folder only. Excuse me. We created underscore view start.cshtml. Whenever we execute any view like get employee, get all implies, in the home controller, about us, contact us, index, every time. First, this underscore view start dot CSS will execute, sir. Underscore view start dot CSS will execute. So that in the underscore view start dot CSS what we have, layout equals to underscore layout is there. So this is the common code which we included. So when we execute here, automatically in every web page, no need to use layout. Okay, let's cut this. Here I'm removing this layout. Get employee.csml also I'm removing this. Even you can see index.cshtml also I'm removing this layout. Every web page I included layout or not? Yes. Now this time no need to use any layout. Save changes. Now you can see. Even though I have removed layout.cshtml, contact us, about us, index, views, get employee.html, get all employee.html, but still it will execute, sir, here. Why? Because as I said that when we start execution, before your views and automatically underscore view start dot CSS will execute. In this underscore view start dot CSS what we have, layout is there. This layout automatically will applicable for every web page clearly here. Got my point? Every web page. So this is the way to. Let's run this one. Still, how it will be executed, you can see this. Still, we are getting layout information to every web page, sir, clearly. Okay, still we are getting layout into every web page. This is underscore view start dot CSS purpose actually. Now you can see underscore view start dot HTML is for it will act as a global file for all views, especially underscore layout. We have added underscore view start dot CSS and every view file you need not to add at the rate open bracket close bracket CSS layout page. Now you can see we got this home, we got this about, we got this contact, we got this all employees, we got this get employee. Every page is there. Total layout is available or not? Yes. This is the advantage of underscore view start dot HTML. View start means what? Before executing any view like home related views, employee related view, in this view folder, I have added underscore view start dot CSS here. In this HTML, in this view, I have used layout only. This layout is applicable for every page like index.html. Do you have any layout? No layout. I have deleted layout clearly. In case, suppose, sir, one of the web page, I don't want to include layout. Suppose there are so many web pages are there like index.cshtml, contact us.cshtml, about us.cshtml is there. But one of the web page, one of the view, I don't want to apply any what we can say layout. But by default here, when we execute this layout will execute view start.cshtml will execute first. In this view start.cshtml underscore layout is there. This layout will applicable for all pages only. But one of the web page, if you don't want to include layout, simply we have to avoid that. How to avoid this? Again, you can come to suppose index.cshtml, open bracket, close bracket here. And in this case, we have to use layout equals to null. We have to use. How to set layout equals to null? Just observe here. So I'm taking layout equals to null. Once if I use layout equals to null, now you can see index.cshtml layout will not execute, even though first underscore view start dot CSS executed, but it will not applicable for index, but it's available contact us, home, about us, everything only. Let's run this one. One of the view like index.cshtml don't have any layout content only, because I said layout equals to null only. This is the purpose of layout.cshtml clearly. Sorry, we underscore view start dot cshtml. Now you can see index page. Is there any layout page? No layout. Only this information is there. But when it comes to, for example, here slash home slash about us or contact us. Now contact us is having layout. About us is having layout. Contact us is having layout. All employees are having layout. Get employees layout is there. This layout information is there. But you can see home controller index page is not having layout. Look at here, home controller slash indexes don't have any layout. Why? Because I have set this layout equals to null for index.cshtml. If we set this null, so by default when we execute, underscore view start.cshtml will start execution, and in this layout I have given, once it is available, this layout is applicable for all the views inside the view folder. Here you can see views folder only I created underscore view start.cshtml. It will applicable for this one. Okay, so this is layout. So if you don't want to include this layout, you can go to particular web page or view section index.cshtml. We can set layout equals to null only. So this is applicable, sir, clearly. Okay. Suppose if you want to filter your only particular home controller views or employee controller views, if you want to set the new layout, you can do it. For example, you can see your home controller views are there, employee controller views are there. I need to go for employee controller, right click on it and adding new item, and again I'm going to search Razor. I'm searching. In this Razor view start, one more view start I'm including, add this. Now it is added what actually for employee controller only, employee views only. Now this time you can see employee views available, only employee views I have added underscore view start.cshtml. Whenever we are running this employee views, automatically this view start.cshtml will applicable for employee views only. Get employee.cshtml, get employees.cshtml clearly. Okay, this is okay, fine. Now this time you can see when we go for underscore view start.cshtml. So when we set this null, suppose I'm taking null, I'm setting here null null. Where I'm setting null, underscore view start.cshtml is null. Okay, employee views only. When we do changes here, now you can say changes done. So it is going to be override, sir. First of all, this view start.cshtml will execute. Here layout is there, but when it comes to employee views, again this view start.cshtml is there, and here it is null is there. So that's what we cannot get any layout for get employee, get employees. Okay, we can get only layout for home controller, about us, contact us. Index is also not there. You can remove this, no problem at all. Now let's save the changes. Now this time you can see I have included one more underscore view start.cshtml for employee views, and total overall views also one more view start.cshtml is there. When I start execution, underscore view start.cshtml will execute and layout is there, but this is only applicable for on home views, about us, contact at index. But when it comes to employee related stuff, view start.html override, that is null only. That layout will not applicable for get employees or get employee. Let's save the changes and run this now. We can do this also, possibilities there. Okay, this is the case. Now you can see index is there, home page, about us layout is there, contact us layout is there, but all employees layout is not there. view details also layout is not there, like though there is no layout available here. Okay, this is going to be override. So this is the purpose of layout.cshtml, sir. We can able to override your layout.cshtml clearly. I have included under the views layout.cshtml views.cshtml, and whenever you observe in ASP.NET Core, the file or especially view, if it is starts with single underscore, that indicates this is a sharing file. Sharing file in the sense I'm sharing this content layout equals to all my views which is available here. Even if you want to override this underscore views.cshtml for particular controller views also, we can include underscore views.cshtml. Separate layout you can able to applicable for employee views. Separate layout you can able to apply for home views also, like that you can do it. Okay, so this is completely layout.cshtml, sorry, underscore views.cshtml. And there is one more file is there here. You can see underscore view imports file is there here. Underscore view imports, underscore view start, underscore view import is there. View imports.cshtml here. These two files are there. What is the underscore views and underscore view imports.cshtml? We'll discuss. This is also for reusability, sir. Underscore views imports.cshtml means, suppose look at here in my pages like get employees.cshtml, we are importing this using directories, using web core models. In the get employees also, in the index page also, our contact us, about us, not here. Just observe here. Let's go to controller classes. Employee controller also we included name usings. Home controller also we included some usings here. For example, I'm telling in this employee repository, get employee repository, we are using all the usings are there. Usings means namespaces. Okay. Suppose in this context, I am using some here get employees.cshtml. Just close this all, which is unnecessary things. Now you can see index.cshtml. About us, contact us. Let's close this. Let's refresh it again. So I'm showing you view in the view section. Get employees.cshtml. This is the view get employees.cshtml. But look at here, to get all the employee details, I'm using what? Web app core.models clearly. These are the directories we can call it as. Especially these directories for every web page I'm including here. But instead of that, what we need to do, we can place them into all imports at once only. So if you place all imports at once, that will be easily we can able to manage them. So that's what we are using, what actually underscore view imports.cshtml. How we use underscore view start.cshtml for layout configuration for all the views. Same underscore view imports.cshtml, we can keep in this file all the usings or directories which is available in every every view. You need not to use here. This we can include into underscore view imports.cshtml. By default it will be load. So all the directory files we are managing in one location. That location is called underscore view imports.cshtml. Only this is library management. All the namespaces or libraries we can able to include this globally in this file only. So how to add this file in the sense? Simply again we have to go to view section. Let's go to view section. In this view section, right click on views and go to add. Okay, just let me try to add view import also. Right click on view, go to add new item. In this we have to set Razor only again. So I'm going to do search box and Razor I'm typing here Razor, and once I type Razor, now you can see how we use previously Razor view start. Now this time I'm using Razor view imports. Whenever I use Razor view imports, underscore view imports.cshtml file is created. So underscore view imports.cshtml is only used for common importings, common libraries we can include in this only. I'm adding this. Now you can see this is going to be remains empty. So let's save changes, remain empty only here. This remains empty means normally in this context, we have to use common view imports are there. What are the common view imports available in the view imports file? Let me give description here. Suppose here at the rate of add tag helpers are there. At the rate of add tag helpers, at the rate of remove tag helpers are there. Remove tag helpers. Next, at the rate of tag helper prefix is there. Tag helper prefix is there. Next, at the rate of using are there. At the rate of model is there. At the rate of inherits are there. Inherits. At the rate of what is there? Inject is there. So these are the common imports we can include into underscore v imports.cshtml, sir. Common imports we are including. So right now in my employees, look at here, in my file, get employees.html is there. Get employees.html, sorry, get employees.html. In this, we have using directory. This is using this directory. But instead of using this we can able to place this into view imports.cshtml. Okay, view imports.cshtml here. So how to place this into view imports.cshtml, we look into now. So because that is global file I'm taking. So this is everything I'm going to place. Either you can place this one or you can place this one also. Anyone you can copy and remove it. Remove from here. I'm removing from here. Okay, save it. And after that, let's go to view imports.cshtml. There I'm going to use it. Where I'm using, here I'm using here. Paste it now. So using web app core.models. After that, save changes here. Now this time you can see when we run this file getEmployees.html also will run perfectly. No changes at all. Actually, you can see this whenever we are not going to use any imports. So here it has to be give error. But when we don't use here also, let's save changes. I'm removing getEmployees.html any usings I'm removing. But when we remove usings, now you can see it is showing error immediately. Employee model is not found in the namespace clearly. But why? Because here previously what we did, we are removing this. Now it is okay. But my intention is this: I have to remove, I have to place this into global location. But actually it is giving error right now whenever I remove this. But to avoid this error, I'm managing all usings into global file that is called view underscore imports only. Let's save changes. Again, you can go to employees. There is no error is available. Why error is not available? Because these usings, common usings or libraries are managing from view underscore imports only. Even when we execute this, you will get clear idea. So it will run, sir. So the underscore view imports scope is the scope of underscore view imports applied the current folder only in which your view imports file is placed and to all the subfolders also clearly. If we need to override any settings, then we can create multiple view imports file also. Now you can see all employees are there. And now you can see previously we have not added view details and get employees like that. Okay, so let's go and change this immediately, these options. Previously what I included, this is null, I'm not going to give. So just I'm going to give underscore layout only. I'm giving here underscore layout file. So this is working. So let's run this so that, oh, underscore layout is giving error. Let's change this. Yeah. Now this is going to be effects are clearly. So view imports as act as a global usings. View start is act as a global file for layout connection only. If you need to override any settings, then we can create multiple view imports files also, no problem. Okay. So if you need to use directive only one view file, or if you need to use directive for the file specific to one controller, if you need to use directive for all views, you can able to use view underscore view imports also here. Now you can see that everything is coming fine. contact us, about us, home, get all employees, everything is going to be working fine. That indicates that even though in my get employees.cshtml I have not added any directive, but my directive are managing from view imports.cshtml. So this is the use of underscore view imports.cshtml. Underscore view imports.cshtml is used to all namespaces are managing or including in one file. This is location. Instead of everywhere, without giving instead of everywhere, so we are giving only in the global file, that is called view underscore imports.cshtml file only we are using. This file is can be managed here clearly. Now next I am talking about view bag here. So what is view bag? We'll see this view bag in ASP.NET Core. So view bag is used to get the data uh, from a view. So what is the use of view bag, how to work with view bag, and other things we'll discuss. So view bag is used to pass data from action method to view, and we can display this data on view only. Generally we have action methods no in the controllers. So what is the use of view bag means? View bag is used to pass data from action method to view, and we can display this data on view only. This type of data binding is known as loosely binding. We can say that loosely binding means the data is coming from action method only, that is loosely binding. If the data is coming from database, that is what we can say strongly binding. We can say that we can pass any type of data in a view bag. View bag is used dynamic property only. Okay, first we need to create a new property in view bag and then assign some data to that property. So how to create view bag? In the sense, view bag dot property name equal to data. So view bag is a server side code. To use it on view, we need to use Razor syntax only, that is @ symbol. So that means view bag dot property name equals to data here. So this is view bag dot property name equals to data here. Data we are supplying, but view bag is a server side code. So to use it on view, we need to use Razor syntax. Razor syntax means what? @ symbol through start. So here I'm using Razor syntax, view bag dot property I'm taking view bag dot property. This is the case, sir. Let's try to go to our one of the view only. Let's go to your so the main purpose of view bag is used to get the data from view and display on view only. So let's go to here home controller I'm going, because it is going to view bag purpose is what, sir? View bag is used to pass the data from action method. Action method, here you can see action methods are there here. What action method? Suppose home controller I'm going. These are the action methods are there. These action methods, view bag is used to get the data from action methods and display on the view only. So that's what I'm opening here, my action method in the home controller.cs. These action methods are there. In this action methods, we have to pass the data. How to pass the data means, so view bag you have to create in the action method. In this action method, I'm trying to create a view bag here. Let's try to create a view bag. So view bag is there. Once I view the view bag, as I said that view bag is the dynamic. So now when we place mouse pointer on view bag, you can see dynamic available here, dynamic. Even when we right click on it, view bag, and go to definition, so that you'll be able to see this, what is the dynamic content is there. This is dynamic property only. View bag is completely use dynamic property. You can see when we plus mouse pointer on it, now it is completely used what? Dynamic property on it. So gets the dynamic view bag. Here you can see dynamic view bag is dynamically showing clearly. Now let's close these options here. Right now I want to send the data from a controller to a view by using view bag property. So how to do this? Let's create a view bag here. To create a view bag, we have to use view bag dot. You can give any name here. I'm giving view bag dot title equals to data I'm passing here. Data is my title is Durga Soft I'm passing. Title is Durga Soft. This data can be of any data, sir. It can be an integer, it can be a string, it can be a anything, any type of data we can use. View bag dot title equal to Durga Soft. This is I'm passing, but this where I'm passing this action method index only. But how to use this? You have to use this. Where we have to use index.cshtml. This action method through we are going to render index.cshtml. Where is that index.html? In the views, in the home, and index.cshtml is there. In this index.cshtml, I am trying to access this values. So how to access this values means you can expand this. Everything is there here index.cshtml only. In this index.html, I am taking view back here. For example, view back data where you want to display, you can display that. For example, I'm displaying in the view back here, H1 section through. I'm calling this view back. View back is a server side code, so that's what @ symbol is required to access this. Now I'm trying to take view back dot. What is the view back variable name which we mention here in the home controller action method? Title only. This title you have to use it into index.cshtml. Automatically data will be loaded here only. Let's save the changes and run this index page. Automatically view back data can be supplied. So this is the main purpose of view back. View back is used to get the data from action method and display on view. So view back is a server side code that indicates that is C# code. You have to access view back property at the rate of symbol only. So now we can see at the rate of view back dot property name. So property name is title, data is Durgasoft. Durgasoft we are accessing like this. Where we are accessing index page only. Now we can see index page Durgasoft accessing or not. Yes, this is view back data we are getting clearly. And any data we can able to supply from here. Where to where? Here. So home controller action method, any data you can supply. Even you can supply numbers also. Even we can supply any values also. Okay. But now we can see if I'm trying to do this one more value I'm taking like view back dot title I'm taking view back dot title same value equals to I'm taking Durgasoft first and later I'm trying to take Hyderabad Soft. If I take Durgasoft first, later Hyderabad, then how it will be? You can see this. Let's go to save changes. And after that, you can go to refresh this. Now you can see Hyderabad will come or Durgasoft will come. You can observe here. Durgasoft only come. Why? The reason is what? Let's rerun this one second. So Durgasoft is there, Hyderabad is there. So first, let's run this. So still we are getting what actually? Hyderabad. It will be override actually. Previously we got Durgasoft. Now this time you can see Hyderabad is coming. That means override or not? Yes. So we can able to override the view back data clearly here. Durgasoft, Hyderabad, but Hyderabad is going to be override with Durgasoft. Actually, this is the value, but we are adding new value. This is going to be override here. This view back data is going to be handled here. Now we can also create multiple values through view back also. How to go to multiple, how to send multiple values through view back? You can see I'm saying this view back, sorry, view back dot dot data equals to, this is property name and new, and I'm creating collection values. For example, you can see ID equals to 1. Okay, now next name equals to Mohan I'm taking, name equals to Mohan I'm taking. These are the multiple values I'm sending from action method. This is what view back through we are accessing. But how to add this data means, let's go and check out in the index.cshtml. We have to add here view back dot title is there, and also view back dot data also I want to add it. Let's try to add this view back dot data. Let's save the changes and refresh once, but refresh is not there because automatically we have to load. Previously we did that settings, but it's loading now. Now we are not getting. Just let me rerun, sir. Okay, let's save the changes and rerun. Okay, yeah. So that will get. Now you can see Durga Soft and ID one name equals to Mohan. Even we are also getting this viewback data with dynamically here. So this is the options we have in the viewback case clearly. So what data you want, you can get the data clearly here. Okay, and even more, you can take separately also here. How the way you want, you can able to pass the data, no problem. So there are so many options are there here. Okay, so this viewback data is going to send the data from action method to your view only. So we use data assigning to a viewback in controllers action methods. Viewback, we can use n number of viewbacks on single view also. In case we need to send multiple data on view, then viewback is easiest option for us. And viewback works on dynamic type. So that means it does not give compile time error only. Dynamic type means runtime only. Even if you do any changes or something wrong, that is compile time, it will not give error. Dynamically only error. So runtime only error will give. But there is a problem actually. We cannot identify the errors at the time of compilation time while working with viewback only. So we can pass data using viewback without or with model only. The scope of viewback is current action method to a view only. Means we can able to pass without or with model. So with model through we can pass the data, without model through we can pass the data here. Suppose if I want to pass with model through, right now we are passing view data from action method without any model. So did I use any model? No model. Suppose here I'm using model through also we can pass the data. Let's see this model through how we can pass the data. Here view bag dot data one I'm taking. It's my variable. New my model is employee model I'm taking. What model? Employee model. But actually employee model is not there. Let's go for employee model. Employee model. After that I'm creating dictionary format like this. ID equals to 9. Just observe here. ID equals 9. Employee model is not there, but ID I'm preparing. But model is not there, no. So how to import model? You can see right click on it. Symbol, it will ask you using web app core models. Automatically included models here. So this is our model. Model through we are sending the data. ID equals to 9. ID equals to 9. And now you can see name equals to name equals to what we can say MOHAN like this. ID equals to 9, name equals to. This is model through we are sending. This is normal data through we are sending. This is also normal data through we are sending. All the ways we are sending the data from action method to view only. So this is view back concept. In our upcoming session, we will send the data from action method to our view. So that's what I'm showing view back clearly here. So this is about today's session. 3 options we used. One is underscore view start dot CSS Another one is underscore view imports dot CSS One more is view bag here. So this is ID equals to name Mohan. It's clearly available, but this is not coming because reason is we have not included here data one here. Where we have not included in index.html, we have not included data one. Let's include data one also clearly. So data one is also, this is model data is coming just. Let's restart the server. So 3 options I included in this session. Underscore view start dot CSS means every page layout if you instead of adding, simply we can include layout page into view start. Automatically when we execute that, first view start dot CSS will execute and layout will be commonly applicable for all views only. In case if you don't want to work with layout any view, you can go to that view, layout equal to null you can set. Same underscore view imports dot CSS also. All usings or namespaces we can include in this file. Automatically that can be managed from here. every view you should not include many usings on the header section clearly. And view bag is used to get the data or send the data from action method to your view. So to add the data to the view bag in the action method, you can use view bag dot property name equals data. To use this view bag data into index.html page, then we can use at the rate of view bag dot property only. Now let's run this. We got this. This is what employee model. Oh, employee model is coming. Sorry, this is not correct actually. We are sending the data, but it is going to be load the model only directly, because we are using what actually data one only. So we can change the small correction over there. Let's just wait here. I'm changing the small correction over there. So why it is going to be happen like this? This model data sending here. Now you can see into home controller, data one is there. New employee model, ID equals to 9, name equals to Mohan. This need to be sent. Where we have to send into index page. Index.cshtml I'm sending. How to send this? Now you can see we have to display model data separately here. Model data display purpose, this is not the way. So let's display other way here. So model data display purpose, this is one source. ID equals to, for example, here I'm taking model data display purpose, ID equals to at the rate of view bag dot property name is what? Data one dot what is that? ID only. Okay, this is the case. Next here I'm taking what? BR tag I'm using, because next line only. Next name equals to at the rate of view bag dot data one dot name only. Again here also I'm taking BR. So this is save and run this. Now this time model data I'm displaying into my index.cshtml. This is the case. Now you can see this is also ID equal to 9, name equal to 1 is coming. This is just for temporary data. I'm not going to use in our upcoming session, but how to send the data from action method to view by using view back, just for showing purpose only. Okay. So that's all of now today. So tomorrow we'll continue next immediate other concepts what are there. We'll look into forward.